Hello, and welcome back to People Skills Pro. I want you to think about a time you felt socially awkward. Maybe you were at a party, wanting to join a conversation but feeling frozen in place. Maybe you saw someone you were attracted to, but your mind went completely blank. Maybe you were in a meeting, wanting to share an idea but terrified of saying the wrong thing. That feeling of being trapped inside your own head, of wanting to connect but not knowing how, is incredibly frustrating. It can make you feel like you're on the outside looking in, separated from the world by an invisible wall. Many people accept this as a permanent part of their personality. They think, "I'm just an awkward person. I wasn't born with the confidence gene." I am here today to tell you that the confidence gene is a myth. Confidence is not a personality trait you are born with. It is a skill you build. It is the natural result of keeping the promises you make to yourself and repeatedly stepping outside of your comfort zone. And, like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and mastered. What if you could fundamentally rewire your brain for confidence in just 1 month? What if there was a clear, step-by-step roadmap that could take you from feeling awkward and hesitant to feeling grounded, authentic, and socially powerful? Today, we are launching the People Skills Pro 30-Day Challenge. This isn't a list of vague tips. This is a structured, day-by-day program designed to systematically build your confidence from the inside out. We will break down the challenge into 4 distinct weeks, each with a specific focus and daily actionable habits. This is your blueprint for transformation. So if you're ready to stop feeling awkward and start living with confidence, your 30-day challenge begins now. The core principle: confidence is self-trust in action. Before we lay out the plan, we need to redefine confidence. Confidence is not the belief that you will always succeed. Confidence is the belief that you will be okay even if you fail. It is the deep, internal trust that you can handle whatever life throws at you: a great conversation, an awkward silence, a social success, or a social rejection. How do you build this trust? The same way you build trust with anyone else, by consistently keeping your promises. This 30-day challenge is designed around one core idea. You will make a series of small daily promises to yourself, and you will keep them. Each day you complete the challenge, you make a deposit in your self-trust account. By the end of 30 days, you will have a wealth of evidence that you are the kind of man who does what he says he will do. That evidence is the foundation of unshakable confidence. The 30-day challenge, your blueprint. You will need a notebook or a journal. This is non-negotiable. Each day, you will write down the challenge and check it off when complete. Do not break the chain. Week 1, days 1 to 7. The foundation, internal alignment. The goal of week 1 is to build your confidence from the inside without needing any external validation. We are fixing your internal world before you engage with the external world. Daily Habit 1, the 5-minute daily debrief. As we've discussed in a previous video, every night before bed, you will answer 3 questions in your journal. The win: what is one thing I did today that I am proud of? The lesson: where did I fall short of my own standards today? The plan: what is one specific, actionable step I will take tomorrow to improve? This builds self-awareness and integrity. Daily Habit 2, the posture of confidence. For 2 minutes each morning, you will practice power posing. Stand in front of a mirror, take up space. Put your hands on your hips, pull your shoulders back, and lift your chin. Research from social psychologist Amy Cuddy shows that adopting confident body language can actually change your brain chemistry, increasing testosterone, the confidence hormone, and decreasing cortisol, the stress hormone. You are literally shaping your body to shape your mind. Daily Habit 3, mindful presence. For 5 minutes each day, you will sit in silence and focus on your breath. Use an app like Calm or Headspace, or simply count your breaths. The goal is to practice pulling your attention back from distracting thoughts. This builds your focus muscle, which is essential for being present in conversations instead of being trapped in your head. By the end of week 1, you will have started building the internal foundation of a confident man without having to say a word to anyone. Week 2, days 8 to 14. The arena, low-stakes social engagement. The goal of week 2 is to get you comfortable initiating simple, non-threatening social interactions. We are desensitizing you to the fear of opening your mouth. Daily Habit 1, the 5-second rule. The moment you have an impulse to do one of your challenges, you will count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and physically move. This technique, from Mel Robbins, short-circuits the part of your brain that creates hesitation and excuses. Daily Habit 2, the double Dutch compliment. Your mission each day is to give one genuine, non-flirtatious compliment to a person in a service role, a cashier, a barista, a waiter. You are not trying to get a date, you are simply practicing the act of spreading positive energy. Hey, thank you so much for your help. You're really good at your job. I love that pin you're wearing. It's really cool. Daily Habit 3, the information seeker. Each day, you must ask a stranger for a simple piece of information you could easily find on your phone. Excuse me, do you know what time it is? Sorry to bother you, do you know which way is north? The point is not the information. The point is the act of opening your mouth and initiating. This proves to your brain that talking to strangers is not a dangerous activity. By the end of week 2, you will have proven to yourself that you are capable of taking social action and that the world doesn't end when you do. Week 3, days 15 to 21. The conversation, building rapport. The goal of week 3 is to move from simple initiations to actual flowing conversations. Daily Habit 1, the statement-question technique. When you start a conversation, lead with a statement about your shared environment, then follow up with an open-ended question. In a coffee shop line, "This music is surprisingly good for a Tuesday morning. What do you think of it?" At a dog park, "Your dog has so much energy. How do you keep up with him?" This is much more effective than a generic, "How are you?" Daily Habit 2, the 3-minute listener challenge. In one conversation each day, your challenge is to listen actively for 3 minutes without talking about yourself. You can only ask clarifying, open-ended questions about the other person's experience. This builds your listening skills and makes the other person feel incredibly valued. Daily Habit 3, the storyteller. Each day, your goal is to share one small personal story. It doesn't have to be epic. It could be a funny thing that happened at work or a memory from your childhood. This gets you comfortable with expressing your personality and sharing a piece of who you are. By the end of week 3, you will have the tools to not just start conversations, but to sustain them and build genuine rapport. Week 4, days 22 to 30. The edge, embracing discomfort. The goal of the final week is to build true resilience by intentionally stepping into situations that feel uncomfortable. This is where the most growth happens. Daily Habit 1, the polite disagreement. In one conversation each day, find an opportunity to state a differing opinion respectfully and playfully. You know, it's funny, I actually see that a different way. From my perspective, this teaches you that you can disagree with someone and the connection doesn't have to break. It builds your backbone. Daily Habit 2, the rejection seeker. This is the most powerful habit of all. Each day, you must make a small, low-stakes request that you expect will be denied. At a coffee shop, can I get a 10% discount just for being a loyal customer? At a bookstore, can you throw in a free bookmark with this? They will almost certainly say no, and that is the entire point. You will learn, on a deep, visceral level, that hearing the word no is not a big deal. It doesn't kill you. This desensitizes you to the fear of rejection, which is the single biggest fear that holds men back. Daily habit 3, the intentional initiation. Your final challenge is to, once a day, initiate a conversation with someone you find genuinely interesting or attractive with no goal other than to have a pleasant 2-minute conversation. By the end of week 4, you will have faced your fears head-on and built a foundation of true, unshakable confidence that comes from action, not theory. So there it is, the 30-day challenge. A structured, actionable plan to take you from awkward to confident. Week 1 is about building your internal world. Week 2 is about taking small social actions. Week 3 is about building real conversations. And Week 4 is about embracing the discomfort, where real growth lives. This is not easy. It requires commitment. But the man you will be on day 30 will be fundamentally different from the man you are today. He will be a man who trusts himself, a man who is not afraid to express himself, a man who is not afraid of rejection. He will be a man who is genuinely, authentically confident. Your challenge is simple. Get your notebook, and tonight, start with day 1. It may be the most important decision you make all year. If you found this guide helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to People Skills Pro. Let us know in the comments if you're taking on the challenge. Thank you for listening.